Hello Virgos, and welcome to your August 2021 mid-month check-in. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising for a more well-rounded generalized perspective. And if you're interested in something that's a bit more personalized, be sure to check out the description box for links to my website and my Etsy shop. Other than that, let's go ahead and begin. The first card we are starting with is Relax the Hold of Darkness and Be at Cause. And I just feel like this is really tapping into internal struggle that you have been going through. In the process of the struggle and resistance, the friction in and of itself is just kind of making it so that the transition and the shifts that you're experiencing is not only taking longer than it would otherwise if you would just relax into the organic flow and unfolding of the events, but also along with that is that it's creating agitation as a result of it. So that friction and resistance and friction is creating a bit of an agitation as a result of it. And they're just letting you know that you know what has brought you here. You know the guidance and the direction that you have received that has led you to this position or this point in your life and this experience that you're having as far as personal expansion that you're going through. You have relied on the guidance that has led you here. You have tapped into and connected with that divine direction that has led you to this. And you had faith in that up to this point. So just continue to have faith as you are going through this experience, knowing that they have your back, they have you surrounded with the protection energy that you have had all the way up to this point, and they will continue. You just need to relax and have faith. At the very least, if you feel like you need a little bit extra of whatever it is that you need, just do the workings that you need to participate in your personal spiritual craft to create whatever you need to create, whether it's a candle working or a spell or a ritual or just a moment of communion with your guides, higher self, or deities, whatever the case may be. But find a way that will assist you and to be able to relax within the events as they're unfolding and trust what you know is the truth of the situation instead of resisting it, because you will experience less agitation. It's not that suddenly everything's going to become calm, but you can be calm within the storm, trusting that you are still going to be taken care of no matter how much is going on around you, however things may be unfolding around you. We're following this with the Knight of Swords, and I'm getting an overall sense of just a whole lot of communication, but I feel like this communication that you're going to receive, it's has to do with your perspective. So once you manage to stay calm and you're tapping into that more Zen meditative state, no matter how much agitation and things chaotically are unfolding around you, if you manage to find your Zen, find your center, find your ability to be able to center yourself and focus, you're going to be receiving communication, that communication that you have been waiting for, and it's going to allow you to see things from a perspective that allows you to remain calm and allows you to feel empowered as you move through whatever the situation is. And along with that comes that continued guidance that you have received that has led you up to this point, and it will continue to lead you out of this and into wherever you are going, that you allowed yourself to be led to this. So I feel like overall there's been like an end goal or a vision. You saw something, felt something, or felt called to something, and that's what has led you to this. And the reason why you the reason why you felt compelled to be led in this direction is because you felt that the leading was done by divine guidance, and you just have to trust that intuition that made you feel like this was divinely guiding you to this place. That divine intervention is still there, still guiding you, still protecting you, still being there to give you the insight that you need. Once you find that center, you'll be able to connect with that again, your higher self, your guides, and allow you to remain Zen as things are chaotically unfolding around you, as well as to lead you out of that. We have Queen of Wands, and I feel like this is you specifically. This is really tapping into your capability of being able to take command of the situation when the time is right. Not that you need to be taking action now, as much as once you manage to find your center, find your calm, receive the divine information regarding the here and now and future events and what direction you're supposed to be taking, you'll also, along with that, receive the knowing, the psychic information that you need as to when you're supposed to take that action. I feel like the Queen is really tapping into the psychic aspect of the water element, and Wand having to do with action. And this figure really points out or pushes that overall perspective of someone who is in charge and in command and has a lot of confidence in who they are. And I feel like this is really representing this is the outcome of whenever you get to this. You get to that point where you find your center and you're able to really kind of get yourself settled and grounded down and feeling zen and calm and in a meditative state despite the chaos around you. You're going to have that information delivered for you as far as what your next step is, and along with that you're going to have delivered with it the psychic knowing of when you're supposed to take action. Not only will you know what kind of action you're supposed to be taken, but you will understand when the divine perfect timing is, the most organic timing is for you to take that action. In the meantime, we have Two of Swords, and they're basically letting you know that this is a time for introspection. No matter what, again, no matter what sort of chaos is unfolding around you, find your center, find your zen, get in that perspective, get in that point where you can really be calm and see things from all angles, and then open yourself up to the information as far as being guided into what direction you're supposed to be taking, what choices you're supposed to be making, what way you're supposed to go when you face the crossroads once you get to the point of crossroads. But there's a lot of this whole reading so far is really tapping into the overall energy of finding your center, grounding yourself, taking time to meditate, taking time to connect, really trying to bring down your energy, really getting into a headspace of being zen, being meditative, being open to divine information so that you know when the timing is right for action and when the timing is right for you to be still. And right now the timing is right for you to be still so you can receive the information for future action and when that future action is supposed to take place. We're ending with the Tower, and I feel like this is letting you know that kind of a direction that things are going. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why you need to be reminded about finding your center despite how the chaos around you is unfolding, because I feel like you have a psychic awareness of a tower moment that's off into the distance. You've seen in the horizon, you've had a bit of a premonition, even if the premonition it might not be in absolute clarity. You have an overall sense of events that are coming, and it has really sort of made your foundation feel less sturdy and less secure. And so a lot of your reaction and a lot of what you are operating on right now is based on this premonition or this knowing or this sense of what you feel you've sensed or feel or see coming. And they're letting you know that this is not the point of a premonition. You're not given the gift to see things in the future so that you can panic in the present. When you are given the ability to see events or see that something is going to happen, it's not supposed to crumble your foundation in the present time. It's supposed to give you the insight that you need to set stronger groundwork, stronger foundation, stronger preparation, and find your zen, find your security zone, find your ability to tap into the powers that make you feel secure and that continue to guide you, because the guidance that told you that things are going to be a bit shaky at some point in your future are the same ones that are going to guide you through those events. That same information source is the one that's going to allow you, if it's a divine source. If it's not been a divine source, then all the more reason to not be giving it so much credence, and all the more reason for not allowing this, whatever it was, to shake so much and disturb so much of your setting. So there's an overall sense of really getting in to your personal meditative zone of stillness and calmness and grounding, and really getting a sense of who you are and connecting to who it is that guides you and has always guided you and has always kept you protected, because it'll continue to keep you protected. Again, whatever it is that you saw, it's not supposed to make you feel so unsteady. If it's something that was actually divinely given to you, providing that you haven't experienced a trickster, if it's something, and if you question whether or not it was a trickster, go through the process that you need to go through to verify that information with whoever you work with. Find out if that was a trickster message to shake you, to make you feel unsteady. If it was not a trickster giving you a false premonition, then you need to connect with whoever or whatever you do in your workings to find out what it is that you're supposed to do with that information now, so you can find that calmness, find that stillness, find that zone, find that center, so you can be still and you can have what you need to be able to stay calm and have your clear head to make decisions in the future, and to know what the right decisions are, and to know when to enact on those decisions. So hopefully this is overall really give you a sense of self-empowerment, knowing that it all begins with you, knowing that you can find that stillness within the center of chaos as it unfolds around you, and you can connect with those who guide and protect you to help you to do this and to retain this. Hopefully this message has given you everything you needed and more. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs for a more well-rounded perspective. And if you would like something that's a bit more personalized, be sure to check out the link box below for links to my website and the Etsy shop. Hopefully you find what it takes for you to find your Zen for the rest of August and entering into the fall season. And hopefully I will see you in a future video.